is. All right, very good. Well, welcome to Thunderhorse. A little bit difficult getting started today, only because of volume controls. It is now almost 8:40 on Thursday night, May 21st. We are at Thunderhorse in Kyung-Li-Dan. Cheers. Have a wonderful evening. It's just getting started. All right. Well, I did expect that by this time, a lot of people would have showed up. But it is a Thursday night. It's not the weekend. So we should be a little patient. You can see in the background, there's Dwayne right there. That's Dwayne. Dwayne Robertson is my longtime brother and friend, and he's just jamming on the guitar over there. I guess as I have announced on a previous broadcast and other sites, see right there, Thunderhorse, yeah, Thunderhorse Tavern. Tonight is the opening night, the first night of the HBC festival, and I guess music will probably be starting close to maybe 10 or 10:30 or so. I'm not really sure about that. I did bring my guitar. I'm ready to jam if called upon to do so. Let me see here. Anyway, a little bit about Thunderhorse. You know, Thunderhorse opened up here in Seoul, Korea in November of, I guess, 2013 up there in Itaewon, and then moved over this direction to Kyung-Li-Dan last year. And I guess things are going very well. This is a part of the town that is just exploding with all kinds of new businesses, shops, bars, pubs, all kinds of food stalls, whatever. Kyung-Li-Dan has really taken on a lot of life and energy in the past year and a half or so. It's booming, you might say, booming. Business is doing well. But anyway, Thunderhorse is owned by my buddy Kirk. He's a very cool dude, and he's from Canada. And he's been working very hard to make this business successful, and I'm very happy to know him and be a friend of his and to be part of the Thunderhorse legacy. Anyway, yeah, it is Thursday. The weather today was really kind of freaky because I was expecting that, night temperatures would drop and everything. So when I left my house to come here today, I was contemplating whether or not I should just dress like this, just in a t-shirt, and carry my stuff, all this equipment to do the podcast and my musical gear. But summer is, I think, definitely on the way. It is really super warm. In fact, right here at Thunderhorse right now, it's quite balmy. And I know that later, once people get up there, right there, that's the stage area. That's where the musicians will be up there to play. And I got to tell you, when the lights are on and the music's playing, it's really hot up there. Super hot. Ooh, I guess Dwayne's doing his, there he is, the man I was just talking about. Come on over. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Kirk. He's the owner of Thunderhorse, and it's a rocking place. We're doing a live broadcast.
Hey, John. Good to see you.
See you, man.
Glad to have you here, man.
Yeah. Look at, oh, wait, you got to see this. Turn around. Let me see. You got to see this because Thunderhorse does have a line of T-shirts and jackets and what. Isn't that cool? That is an original design. By the way, Jim Lundberg, stationed in the Philippines, did that for us. That's very cool. Looking good, bro. Yeah, I'm borrowing some of your electricity. Is that okay? Very cool. Awesome. Okay, man. John Birch. John Birch. Oh, my goodness. John Birch has just entered the Thunderhorse Tavern. You have to meet him. Come on over, dude. It's a live broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you John Birch. Yeah, John Birch and I, we started playing music together back in the 1800s, I believe, up there in Itaewon, long ago. And John took off for Hawaii. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, party on. All right. Yeah, now that people are starting to come in, that's pretty cool. It's gonna be good to see a lot of old friends. To be honest, I haven't really been out on the town very much over the past several months. I may have mentioned something about this before, but in 2014, last year, in July, I discovered that my health had slidden downhill because of my style of living, which was not very healthful. So I decided to go ahead and lose weight. And from July of 2014 until now, May of 2015, I've steadily lost quite a bit. In fact, almost 40 pounds. Yeah, I know it's too much, but I figure it's like this. I'm going back to basics, go right to ground level, and then build up again. So anyway, that's my strategy. But anyway, so I haven't been out because I thought that being out in the town like this and meeting people, it ends up inevitably with a lot of beer drinking and probably a lot of food eating. So that over the years, that's what actually caused me to gain so much weight. But again, not coming out very often over the last 10 months or so has really helped me to lose a lot of weight. But here I am tonight, and it's really cool to see a lot of some friends that I haven't seen for a while, and I know more are coming. By the way, the lead act, the lead performance tonight is by Lance Regan Deal, LRD Band. You have probably heard of him from me, and you've seen pictures on Facebook of him and his band. If you have a chance, I really would strongly recommend you do that. Get on Facebook, and then on Facebook, look for things like podcast productions or just my name, John Valentine, and then you'll see lots and lots of different types of videos and pictures. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're probably going to have to relocate just a little tiny bit, only because I'm sitting right in front of a very large speaker, and I'm wondering if that's probably not a good idea. Maybe if I just move slightly, I'll tell you what, I'll move back because that would get me off angle of the speaker. Yeah. Very cool. Well, I'm a little bit in the dark. I'm sorry about that. But we are in a pub. It's not well lit. Don't be too surprised about that. Yeah, you can see the guys over there. This is Thunderhorse. You probably heard a lot about it. It's probably one of the most popular bars in Itaewon area for foreigners especially, but everybody loves this place. Kirk is a professional musician but also a very professional sound man. He's an engineer, so he has outfitted this place with all the best equipment, and he's really on top of it. So when bands, when anybody plays here, even if it's a single performer, it's a really good sound. He's got an excellent sound system. So people come here especially to hear live music. And of course, the staff is very cool, and that's just what it is. It's a very cool place to be. I guess in Itaewon and Kyung-Li-Dan and Haebangcheon area, you've got a choice of hundreds of bars, literally hundreds. This is the entertainment district. But Thunderhorse is numero uno, probably, in my opinion anyway. Absolutely. And really, that's all that matters. Again, cheers. I'm nursing this beer. I'm taking it very easy because it's going to be a long night. And I'm not really sure if we're going to continue broadcasting for the whole time. But for the time being, here we are. Cheers. Anyway, looking around, oh, by the way, I was just before when you saw Dwayne tuning his guitar and playing his guitar. He had been doing that for like over an hour, I guess, about an hour, because once he got it all cleaned up and tuned up and polished his guitar, he was just tuning it up. And then, oh no, the first string snapped. It broke. I guess the third string. Yeah, it was. I'm not sure which one broke. Anyway, one of his strings broke. So I had to give him mine. So I hope that I do not get overzealous and break one of my guitar strings. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I gave all mine away to Dwayne. I'm wondering, you could probably hear this music. Check this out. Oh, it's pretty spacey. Yes, I came out here today. I had to work earlier in the day. Then I finished, and I got home at about 4 o'clock. And then I just got all my gear ready, took a shower, had a little bit of food to come out here tonight. But now that I'm here and I realize I rushed to get here quickly and to set up. And now I realize I should have taken a little more time to probably get some dinner, but we'll be all right. There's plenty of calories in beer. And, I won't die. We'll make it. Not a problem. I'm sure getting hungry, though. Those of you who are not in Korea, I wonder what you know about Korea. Do you know of Itaewon and Kyung-Li-Dan and Haebangchon? Those are the party districts. There are more, of course, but those are the ones that I prefer. If you have never been to Korea, you have to know this area is right in the center of Seoul, right smack in the middle, close to the Han River, which runs through the center of Seoul. We're right smack in the middle. So this is the hot spot. Seoul, Korea, probably one of the 10 top big populated cities in the world. And here we are on a Thursday night together, right in the center of Seoul. Welcome. One of the bartenders, the lady, I think her name is MJ. She's new. I don't know her very well. Well, again, maybe she's not new. Like I said, I haven't been around. There she is right there. There. Yep, that's MJ. She went out earlier and brought back some kimbap, which is a style of Korean food, kind of a snack food, but it's healthful. It has rice and seaweed and vegetables and maybe even meat and cheese, whatever. But she offered some of that. But, I'm telling you, I'm the kind of guy, when I'm out in the club, when I'm out on a night like this, I intend to play music, and I'm just probably socializing. For me, I just could never really get into eating. I don't know why. People like to go to restaurants and have food together, but it weighs me down. I feel very uncomfortable for the rest of the night. It's just not really my cup of tea. I prefer to eat earlier and then hit the town and then fill my belly on my favorite beverages. I don't recommend that style. It's not very helpful. But anyway, I'm still alive. Yes, cheers again. I've had this same beer for probably over an hour. Yeah, I know it's still got a few bubbles in it. It's not flat or anything, but I'm being very, very conservative tonight. Just I mentioned before nursing my beer. I wonder why we say that, nursing. Maybe because it means taking care of, being gentle. How do you be gentle with a beer? My heavens. Anyway. Ooh, some Led Zeppelin music playing in the background. Cool. Oh, I noticed too that because this is a festival party, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all of the venues, all of the clubs and the bars, whatever, that are hosting bands and performances for the festival, each place is also raffling off a musical instrument. In this particular place in Thunderhorse, they have a bass guitar. I don't know if you could see it or not. Probably not. Nah. No, you can't see it. And there's a bass guitar hanging on the wall. And if you buy raffle tickets, you could buy raffle tickets for 2,000 won, which in American money is about $2 for one ticket. Then they put all the names in a hat, and at the end of the festival, they'll draw names for the instruments at each club. And I won a few years ago. This festival is in its 10th year. This is the 10th anniversary of the Haebangchon International Music Festival. But 2 years ago, I did win. I won a bass guitar, and they gave it to me immediately there at the club. And I had already been drinking some beer and whiskey, and I was feeling very generous. And my friend JJ was there, and he said something about playing bass, and so I just turned around and gave it to him. So I did win, but it only was with me for about 10 minutes. I don't even remember what the name of the bass was. I think it was, I remember it was black anyway. Well, I did notice that some people are coming in. When someone joins this live broadcast, I can see who's joining. And I don't see your name, but I see how many people. So I see people are coming in and going out. It makes me wonder, is it difficult to hear? If you know me, that would help me. See, this is only my fourth fourth live broadcast on YouTube using this equipment. So I really don't know very much about quality or what it's like for you at home if you're listening on your computer or your smartphone or whatever. So if you know me, I don't know who's watching, but if you know me, go ahead and send me a message on Twitter or Facebook or text and let me know if this is sounding adequately good or not. Not sure. I'm checking my messages now. Nope, nobody yet. Anyway, Thunderhorse Tavern. You want to see something? There's Dwayne. Dwayne's curious about what's going on over here. I should invite him over. Oh, he's busy in conversation. I'm wondering if you are watching this broadcast right now, where are you? I think that on this broadcast, if you want to, you can send a chat message. Try it. You try it. If you're watching and you're sending a chat message, then maybe I can see it. So please do that. Cheers. For those of you who are outside of Korea and wondering what it's like here, you know, a place like Thunderhorse, it really draws a lot of attention. It's on a busy street, and it's close to a subway station. So, and around here too, there are a lot of little shops that have snack items and food items. So a lot of young people come from all over the city, all over the big city of Seoul. They come here, especially on weekends, just to get a feel for the place. It's different than other parts of the city. So I think for a lot of Korean people here in Seoul who don't have a chance to meet a lot of foreigners, when they come to this area, yeah, the whole place is filled with foreigners. Kyung-Li-Dan and Haebangchon, Itaewon, just foreigners everywhere. So it's a little bit unusual feeling. I know some of the foreigners who actually live around here, who have lived here for many years, they say, man, things have changed so much in the last year or two. Really, a year or two ago, even on a weekend, there would be almost nobody around this area. It was very quiet. But since a lot of businesses have opened up, boom, it's exploded with popularity, which is good. It's good. Nice to see that people are getting out and having a good time, of course. Yes. Music's starting to pick up around here. That's pretty cool. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll have a Jack. Oh, here comes trouble. Yes, I wasn't going to drink whiskey, but John Birch, who you met just before, he just offered me one. So yeah, we'll have a shot. I told myself before coming out tonight, don't do it. Don't do it. Be careful. But I haven't seen John Birch in many years, and he happened to walk in here tonight. So we'll go for it. I see people are coming in and out, and I'm wondering why. That makes me worried when people join this broadcast and then leave again. It makes me worried why. I'm hoping that the sound quality is not bad or the video is not bad. I know I'm a little bit dark. I'm a little bit dark here, but again, that can't be helped. I'm in a bar, and it's dark in here. But the music is, right now, it's just about 9 o'clock. It's just about 9 o'clock. And I know that the music is going to start later on, probably about 10 o'clock or so. I'm not going to stay on this broadcast for the next hour or 2 hours, only waiting for music to start. That would not be prudent. Not the best idea in the world. So what I'll probably do is, oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Cheers, brother. John. Hey, John. Cheers, man. Rock and roll. Thanks. Wow. A shot of Jack Daniels as a gift. Well, then here we go. Cheers, everybody. Enjoy the evening. Just how I like it. Very cold. Ooh. That's okay because it's actually very warm in here. It's the beginning of summer, but they have not turned on the AC yet. So that was a chilly drink, and it, whew. Yeah, it's been a while since I had straight whiskey like that, so it's a little bit unusual. Where are you? Are you coming out to Thunderhorse this evening? I hope you can. If you're out and about, with your friends in Seoul and you think, where are we going to go tonight? Thursday night, come on over to Kyung-Li-Dan. Don't drive. There's no parking anywhere around here. Besides, if you're drinking, you can't drive. So come on out, have a good time. You can come meet Kirk. Kirk's a very famous dude. Cheers. Oh, thank you, Kirk. Yeah. Oh, now we're in the light. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, there you go. Much better. Yeah, very cool. Awesome. Thanks, brother. Here we go. Well, now you can see me. I'm glad you weren't seeing me a minute ago, though, when I had that whiskey. That hurt. Ouch. Really, to be honest, I spent so many years playing music in bars like this, live music, and inevitably there's alcohol involved in that, and whiskey became something like every time, just a standard operation. So over the years of playing so often and drinking so much whiskey, I built up a tolerance, which is good and bad. It's good because then you can drink, of course, without feeling a lot of the pain or the problems, but of course it is bad for your health, and it hurt me, so I quit. But I just had that shot, that first whiskey I had in probably months, and that's okay. Ooh, can you hear that music? Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, I believe that's the Allman Brothers. Anyway, again, I know just one more time, I want to invite you, if you are watching this right now and you have your computer and you're able to type, try. I don't know how. This is new for me too, so please try. Find a way to send a message on this. I think it's possible with a chat. You're going to have to search menus and help me figure this out. I have no idea. But if you can look somewhere on your screen. Maybe there's a place where you can click on chat. You can send a message to me, and then you can communicate as well. And I've not done this before, but I've heard it's possible. Perhaps you're at home and you have your webcam. If you have your webcam on your computer, again, I don't know how. I'm new. This is all new for me too. But evidently, you can click on that, and I'll get them. If you turn it on, I'll get a message on my screen that says, somebody wants to join, and then I'll be able to see you. So if you do have a webcam, you can join me like that. Or if you're just interested in sending a message, try it. If not, that's okay. You can just watch and enjoy it. Thank you for joining me here. Cool. This coming weekend is actually a really big weekend because it is the festival. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Probably, I'm anticipating that Saturday will be the biggest day. Tonight is kind of like the opening ceremony of the whole festival. So not every venue has a live event tonight, just a few do. But this is kind of like the opening ceremonies of the Olympics, kind of like that. And that's what tonight's about. And then Sunday is the closing, but Friday and Saturday are jam-packed. So if you get a chance, come on over. The food and beverages is not free, of course. You have to pay for that when you go into any club, but the music is all free. Over 140 bands. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty cool. Oh, really? We're listening to Aardvark Rock. This is a internet radio broadcast that's happening at the same time. Anyway, tonight I bumped into a gentleman. He's still here. That guy right there. That's Mike. It's pretty cool because tonight when I arrived here, I was concerned about my gear because it was very heavy and I had several packages. And so when I got out of the taxi, I wanted to set my bags outside of the taxi and then pay him and get my change and do all that. And then as I was carrying my bags and I heard somebody say I heard something about podcast. And when I looked, there was Mike. And he's like, hey, I enjoy listening to your broadcast. And I thought, wow, I've only done 3 of them. This is only the 4th one, but he already saw them. So I thought that was very cool. So once again, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Thanks very much to Sir Mike. He's been in Korea Actually, even 1 year longer than I have. Very long time. He remembers things. It's kind of funny. He remembers things that, such as Stompers up on the hill in Itaewon when Dwayne was the owner of that place. Dwayne, who I introduced you to before, he used to own a bar called Stompers. It was, I'm sure, the most popular bar in Korea for a long time, even before he was the owner. The previous owner made it the most popular bar in Korea for so long. One of the most popular bars, I should say. And then Dwayne took over. And so he's met everybody that you can imagine. Everybody who's ever come to Korea and then stopped by Itaewon for a drink or two has met Dwayne. So he's one of those guys that just knows everybody. And he's always got a joke to tell, just like a bartender should. Dwayne's a cool dude. I'm going to have him on the broadcast pretty soon to talk about just his life and about music. He's a professional musician. He's a drummer, a businessman. He's also a stonemason. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. I'm very much looking forward to the time when I can introduce you to my brother, Dwayne. I'm very proud of him. He's a good dude. Anyway, it is just after 9 o'clock on a Thursday night, May 21st. Are you working tomorrow? You're not? You are? If you're working tomorrow, here's what you do. Early in the morning, maybe 90 minutes before you have to go to work, you pick up your phone and then you call your office and say, I caught a cold. Yeah, I can't be in today. And the reason you're going to do that is because you're going to come here tonight. Am I making trouble for you? No, don't allow me to make trouble for you. No. And actually, here's Dwayne. I was just talking about it.
Don't be nervous.
What's that?
One for a cigarette. Don't be nervous.
Oh, I'll try. Dwayne's going outside for a cigarette. Isn't that interesting? The bars all over Korea made a new law, a new rule, no smoking. Now, I know. Those of you who don't smoke, you're thinking, yeah, very cool. We hate smoking, and we're very glad that bars and restaurants have no longer any smoking at all. But you know what? I'm open-minded. And I say to myself, if a dude wants to smoke, that's his life he's taking into his hands. And the secondhand smoke, I don't care. But the truth is, if you are smoking in a bar, for example, in Seoul, Korea, if you're smoking in a bar, and if someone reports it, maybe another customer who hates smoking is really unhappy, so they do the sneaky thing, like they pick up their phone and they call the police. Somebody's smoking over here, and then the police come, and what happens is the person who's smoking gets a ticket. They have to pay a fine, and the bar owner also gets a huge fine, very expensive. That's why bar owners and restaurants are very, very motivated to say, if you want to smoke, get outside. So I understand it, but I'm old school, man. I really am. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm a small town, and bar rooms are about drinking and fighting and music and smoking and all kinds of aggression. It's not a bad thing. You just have to get used to it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good thing to get used to. What am I saying? I'm not encouraging you to come to the dark side. No, I'm not doing that. But I think it just is a bit overzealous. Those who smoke, I don't care, man. Smoke if you want to smoke. But here we got some guys who have to leave actually the room. They have to leave the building and go outside. And I think to myself, wait a minute. If really cigarette smoke is so offensive to you, why would you come out to a bar if you know that people are going to be there? And you might be rejoicing now saying, woohoo, finally, yes, the government's going to help me and stop people from smoking around me. But, you're rejoicing in someone's freedom being taken away. Just how I look at it. Who cares, man? Enjoy life. Anyway, cheers. Are you having a beer with me at home? Are you drinking a beer at home? If you are, cheers. Yes. For those of you who are joining this broadcast very late, you should know that's my first beer. I've had it for almost about 2 hours now. I'm just really drinking it very slowly. I've had one shot of whiskey. Just waiting for music. You know what I anticipate? Here's the truth. Since I came into Thunderhorse tonight and I listened to this, And I got to tell you, the volume is quite low. And I know what's going to happen. Musicians going to come in here. The music's going to go up. People are going to be talking. It's going to get louder. The bands are going to get up behind me, right up there. There's the drum kit. The bands are going to get up behind me, and they're going to perform, play, and it's going to get very, very loud. And I really don't know if you'll be able to hear me or not. But the truth is, if the music's playing, maybe you don't want to hear me. You want to hear the music. So I really don't know what's going to happen. We're going to just play this by ear as time passes. Again, it's just after 9 o'clock. So here's what I'm going to do. 10 after 9, I'm only going to do this broadcast for 5 more minutes. I'll stop at 9:15, and then I'm going to wait until more people come and musicians come. When musicians come and they are set up and ready to play, I will start this live broadcast again. So to those of you who have come on board and have joined me right now, thank you very much. I appreciate it, but I'm a little bit sorry to show you nothing, none of the excitement yet. It just hasn't started. We're too early. Oh, come on. To be honest, rock and rollers, they wake up at 7 p.m. Then they have breakfast at 8 p.m. Then they take a shower maybe once a month. And then by the time they get to the club, it is 10 or 11 o'clock. And that's starting time. That's the reality of playing live music in bars. Starting time is very, very late. So again, I don't know exactly what's going to happen tonight. If I don't see you again tonight, then at least you had a chance to see Thunderhorse. Thunderhorse Bar. There's the stage and the bar again. It's a cool place. If you're out with your friends, on any night of the week, they're closed Sunday and Monday. But if you're out anytime at all, and you really don't know where to go or what to do, and you're thinking, man, I want to have a nice time tonight, especially like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because not many people come out. That's the truth. You know that. How often do you go out on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday? Probably very rarely. Obviously, weekends are busier. But if you come here on like a Tuesday night or a Wednesday or Thursday night, it's probably empty. Maybe only you, maybe 2 or 3 people. You can listen to music. You can have a good conversation in English. There's a little hint, a little practice English hint. You can maybe have some good conversations with foreigners, make some new friends and whatnot. You know what it is? It's a matter of courage. Courage. Think about it. What I just said. It's imagine it's Tuesday night or Wednesday night and you're at your home. Maybe in the daytime you are busy with your housekeeping or maybe your job or school, whatever, your personal life. But come 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, you're finished. What do you want to do? Where are you going to go? Well, think about this. If you do come to the Noksa-Pyeong subway station, you come down here to Thunderhorse, you can just come in here. You can maybe have a beer or a coffee or juice, whatever you want. Meet some people, meet some foreigners. It's not crowded. It's not scary. It's not overwhelming. It's very friendly and very casual. I use the word family only because I know these guys. They're my friends. So I invite you. If you come here, trust me, there's no reason to be afraid, no reason to be shy. You just walk in the door, come up, sit down, and say, hi. John Valentine told me to come here. Oh, my God, you'll have a great time. Everybody will welcome you, and you'll be very, very happy. A good experience for you. So if you've never been out here, if you've never been out on the town in Itaewon or Kyung-Li-Dan area, try it. Go ahead. You only live once, right? Yeah, a little courage. Come on out on it. To be honest, I don't recommend it on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, only because if it's your first time coming out and you're by yourself or you don't have some friends coming with you, it's just crowded and noisy and you might feel a little overwhelmed. But even by yourself, man or woman, young, it doesn't matter. If you're by yourself and you come in on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll be safe and comfortable and happy. It's a good experience. I recommend it. You can find it, by the way, on the internet. Kirk, the owner of this place, Kirk, he just opened a new website, and it's called www.Thunderhorse Tavern. There's Thunderhorse plus Tavern, Tavern, one word, thunderhorsetavern.com. And then and then you're good to go. You get all the information about what's going on. It's really good. I recommend it. Well, again, it is about almost 9:15, so I will say to you, see you later. And I may be back. If not, if I don't come back tonight, then I will be back another day. But I'm really gonna try. What I want to do is I want to wait for more musicians to come in here and start playing. And it's 9:15, so I'm anticipating maybe between 10 and 10:30, things are gonna be very different here. So I will try to come back. If not, I almost forgot one important thing. Do you have a smartphone? You have a smartphone? If you have a smartphone, look for an application called Periscope. It's Periscope. Periscope. And what that is that allows you to both broadcast live using your phone, or you can watch live broadcasts. And I've been doing that lately too. So it's not only this type of environment or what you've seen before in my home, but I can broadcast live with my iPhone, my smartphone, and I'll be doing that from my car. Someone else will hold the camera while I'm driving, of course. I'm a safe driver. Or from the street, whatever. Lots of things, lots of places I'll be broadcasting from. So anyway, people, thank you. I'm trying just to participate in this broadcast business. I enjoy it, but it's strange for me because in radio, I'm in the studio, and it's very familiar with the writer and the PD and the engineer and all that kind of stuff. But at a place like this, basically, people are ignoring me. Yeah. Oh well, I thought I was a nice guy, but maybe they don't like me. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, okay, so rock and roll, 수고하십시오, 안녕히 계세요, and come back again. At least check later. I cannot promise. I'm sorry, I cannot promise right now because I don't know what's going to happen. I already had one of these, and yeah, that's going to lead to trouble, I'm sure. So we'll see. But there is a very, very good chance, maybe a strong 85% chance that I will come back. And I'll start this up again when musicians are actually playing. So for those of you who are tuned in right now, thank you very much. I sincerely appreciate it. You seriously rock and roll. And I'll come back. If not tonight, another night. So thank you. And peace. Don't forget, check out YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope. That's probably enough. Thanks. See you. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.